How is everybody doing tonight? This is going to be a long one. I don't know how much time this will take, but it's the most pages we've ever done. What we are going to do is go through all of the notes from the English classes that I taught actually, it's not really one day, it's a couple of days. I didn't do all of them, but I combined some of the more interesting ones. The levels will range from beginner to advanced, and we will talk about pronunciation, grammar topics, and we will also talk about vocabulary. Now, I hope if you're watching this, I hope if you have questions that you will ask in the chat if you're watching this live right now. I really do want you to ask questions. But if nobody asks questions, that's okay. What I'll do is I'll just try to remember the conversations that we had during the class, and we'll do it that way. Okay, but I really do want you to ask questions if you have questions. Okay, now the first class was a very basic class, and I always start my very basic classes in the same way. We do a little exercise, a little warm-up exercise. So we'll do that right now together. And you can see the three sentences here, number 1, number 2, and number 3. The first sentence is, let's read this together. Yesterday was Wednesday, March 20th. Yesterday was Wednesday, March 20th. Number 2 is, today is Thursday, March 21st. Today is Thursday, March 21st. And sentence number 3 is, tomorrow will be Friday, March 22nd. Tomorrow will be Friday, March 22nd. Now let's return to number 1. I am going to ask you a question, so I want you to listen very carefully to my question, okay? Was yesterday Friday, March 20th? Was yesterday Friday, March 20th? Was yesterday Friday, March 20th? How will you answer that question? How will you tell me no? No. No, yesterday was not. No, yesterday wasn't. No, yesterday wasn't Friday. No, yesterday wasn't Friday, March 20th. Now listen to my next question. What day? What day was? What day was yesterday? What day was yesterday? Give me the correct answer. Yesterday was Wednesday, March 20th. Yesterday was Wednesday, March 20th. Now let's go to number 2. Listen to my question. Is today Saturday, March 21st? Is today Saturday, March 21st? Is today Saturday, March 21st? How will you answer no? No to that question. No today. No today is not. No today's not. No today isn't. No today isn't. No today isn't Saturday, March 21st. No today isn't Saturday, March 21st. How will you make a what day question? What day? What day? What day is? What day is today? What day is today? And what is the correct answer? Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, March 21st. Today is Saturday, March 21st. Now let's move on to sentence number 3. How would you ask a yes-no question? Ask me tomorrow Monday. How will you do that? How will you say tomorrow Monday, March 22nd? Tomorrow Monday, March 22nd. How will you make that question? Will tomorrow be Monday? Will tomorrow be Monday, March 22nd? Will tomorrow be Monday, March 22nd? How will you answer no? Answer no to that question. No, tomorrow. No, tomorrow will not. No, tomorrow will not be. No, tomorrow won't be. No, tomorrow won't be Monday, March 22nd. No, tomorrow won't be Monday, March 22nd. Make a what day question. How would you ask a what day tomorrow be? What day will tomorrow be? What day will tomorrow be? And the correct answer is Monday. Tomorrow will be, that's how it sounds in spoken English. Tomorrow will be, tomorrow will be Friday, March 22nd. Tomorrow will be Friday, March 22nd. If you have problems making these questions, I think later in this video we will have another beginner, and this girl, she's very young. I think she's 12 or 13. She's very good. She's very good at this. But I have another beginner who makes a lot of mistakes, and I think I have her later in the video. So if you have problems making these questions, if you're confused, we will look at her mistakes and maybe we can learn something from them. Okay, so don't worry if that was difficult, because I think we will talk about it more later. I think I copied that. I don't remember. Okay, and actually this girl, she's very good. So we decided to make it a little bit more difficult. So here's a sentence. This again is the same pattern: yesterday, today, tomorrow, past, present, future. But it's a little bit more advanced. You walked yesterday. You walked yesterday. Can you repeat that sentence? You walked yesterday. How will you make a yes/no question with you walked yesterday? You walked yesterday. And remember, if you have questions, please ask in the chat. I'm very happy if you ask questions. Don't feel like you're interrupting the class. I hope you ask questions. You walked yesterday. Did you walk? Did you walk yesterday? Did you walk yesterday? How will you answer no? No, I didn't. No, I didn't walk. No, I didn't walk yesterday. No, I didn't walk yesterday. No, I didn't walk yesterday. Now, this is where it becomes more complicated. We're going to make a what you do question. What you do yesterday. How do you make that question? What you do yesterday. What did you do? What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? Oh, I thought I had the answer here. There's no answer. Let's see. How about go to school? How would you say I go to school yesterday? I went to school. I went to school. I went to school yesterday. I went to school yesterday. All right. Now for number 2, which is talking about today, we are going to use present progressive. That is the verb to be in the present plus ing. Because when we talk about today, that really is now. And you use present progressive when you talk about now or the future. And you can use both of those for talking about today. So usually, if you're talking about activities for today that didn't happen, you would use present progressive. So our sentence is, you are watching a movie today. You are watching. You're watching. You're watching a movie. You're watching a movie today. You're watching a movie today. How will you make a yes/no question with that sentence? You're watching a movie today. Are you? Are you watching? Are you watching a? Are you watching a? Are you watching a? Are you watching a movie today? Are you watching a movie today? How will you answer no? No. No, I. No, I am. No, I am not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not watching. No, I'm not watching a movie. No, I'm not watching a. No, I'm not watching a. No, I'm not watching a movie today. No, I'm not watching a movie today. How will you make a what do question? What do today? What do today? What are you doing? What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing today? That's a very common question. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Okay, and her answer, I told you, she's a young girl. She said, I'm watching Willy Wonka today. I am watching Willy Wonka today. I'm watching Willy Wonka today. Okay, let's see. Oh. And then we changed it because that is a movie. So we said, I'm doing my homework. I'm doing my homework. I'm doing my homework today. I'm doing my homework today. All right. And to finish the pattern, we also talked about the future. So for number 3, we have you will work tomorrow. You will work tomorrow. How will you make a yes/no question with that sentence? You will work tomorrow. Will you? Will you work? Will you work tomorrow? Will you work tomorrow? How will you answer no? No, I will not. No, I won't. No, I won't work. No, I won't work tomorrow. No, I won't work tomorrow. Can you make a what you do tomorrow question with will? We'll use will. What you do tomorrow. What? What will you? What will you? What will you? What will you do? What will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? Let's see. And the answer is go to school. Go to school. I will go. I'll go. I'll go to school. I'll go to school tomorrow. I'll go to school tomorrow. I'll go to school tomorrow. Okay. And we continued with this. We continued making questions, talking about the past, the present, and the future. So let's continue that. Here's a sentence. Listen to the sentence and then try to repeat what I say. So don't read. Try not to read this until you think you understand what I'm saying. You studied on the weekend. You studied on the, you studied on the, you studied on the weekend. You studied on the weekend. You studied on the weekend. Can you make a yes/no question with that sentence? You studied on the weekend. Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you study? Did you study on the? Did you study on the weekend? Did you study on the weekend? Did you study on the weekend? Answer no. How do you answer no to that sentence, that question? No, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I didn't. No, I didn't study on the weekend. No, I didn't study on the weekend. What did you make a what you do question? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do on the weekend? Now, originally, I think she said something like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. But in English, you have to say, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything on the weekend. I didn't do anything on the weekend. Oh, Hadi is here. Hi, Hadi. We are going to... I hope you're ready for a long English class. We're starting with beginners, so this might be a little boring for you at first, but we will be doing some interesting, more advanced things in a little while. But this might be interesting for you, and I think somehow it looks like suddenly we've switched to another class. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. I guess I didn't copy all of her class from my notes because it seems that we're jumping to another class here. I remember this is from a different class. But let's talk about this. This is a very interesting thing. Can you see on the chart we have column A and column B? And then we have the numbers 1,000. 1,000. But you know, in English, if you look at the second number, which is 1,100, okay, if I ask you to read that number, probably you would say, oh, 1,100. But in the thousands, when you have a double zero at the end of a number, it's extremely common that instead of saying 1,100, everyone says 1,100. That's a very normal thing. That's a very typical thing. That's something that it's very important to practice, because that's no native speaker will say 1,100. They always say 1,100. The next number is 1,200. How do you say that? That's a double zero in the thousands. So most people would say 1,200. 1,200. That's more typical than saying 1,200. How about the next number, 1,300? Okay, that's how you might say it, but a native speaker probably would call that 1,300. 1,300. How about the next number? What is that? That's 1,400. But how do you think, what is the alternative way of saying this number? 1,400. 1,400. That's very typical, very normal way to say that number. How about the next number? That's 1,500. 1,500. But what is the alternative way to say that number? What is a more typical way? 1,500. 1,500. How about the next number? 1,600. 1,600. What is the more typical alternative way to say that number? 1,600. 1,600. Okay, how about the next number? We've got 1,700. And what is a more typical way to say that number? 1,700. 1,700. And the next number, 1,800. How would you say that? What is a more typical way to say that double zero in the thousands? 1,800. Finally, what is the next number? We've got 1,900. And what is the alternative way of saying that number? 1,900. Yes, this is another class because I remember she was having difficulty with the idea of first, second, third. So we went through that. So let's go through that first. So we have number one. If you're counting, you say one. But if you're organizing things, you would say first. Okay, and if you say two, when you're organizing things in order, you say second. And we have the number three. But when you are putting things in a particular order, you would say third. 4 is fourth. 5 is fifth. That's difficult for people to say. You say fifth, and then you stop, and then you say f. So it's fifth, 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 fifth. The next number is also a little bit difficult to pronounce. 6, 6. Same thing. You say 6, and then you stop, and then you say 6. 6. 6th. 6th. The next one's pretty easy. 7th. And the next one, 8th. And finally, 9th. Okay, now one thing a very common problem that people have is that when they're saying the number 13, sometimes people think they're saying 30. Or when you're saying 14, that could sound like 40, or the other way around also. They seem like very different words, but really the difference, let me just see if I can move this down one. looks better. So they look like very different numbers. When you spell them out, they look very different. So it seems like, why doesn't anyone understand me? Why, when I say 30, do people think I'm saying 13? And the secret is that you have to put the emphasis, the stress, all of the power on a particular syllable. When you're saying a number in the teens, like 1-3, you have to say 13. You put all of the emphasis on teen. And if you're saying 30, it's the opposite. You say 30. If you reverse it, it sounds like the other number. Here, let me say 30, but I'll say the wrong stress. 30. And people will hear 1-3 if you do that. Same thing if you say 1-3 with the wrong emphasis. 13. Wait, 13. It sounds like 30. So you have to put the emphasis on the right syllable. When you're saying a number in the teens, it's the word teen. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And when you're saying the zeros, 30, 40, 50, you put the emphasis on the first syllable. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It's a very common problem that people have. Okay, now we were practicing some very basic sentences. We talk on the phone every day. We talk on the phone every day. Can you repeat that sentence? We talk on the phone every day. We talk on the phone every day. How will you make a yes/no question with we talk on the phone every day? We talk on the phone every day. Do we? Do we talk? Do we talk on the? Do we talk on the phone? Do we talk on the phone every day? Do we talk on the phone every day? How will you answer no to that question? No, we. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't talk. No, we don't talk on the. No, we don't talk on the phone. No, we don't talk on the phone every day. Now let's say, but tonight, so that would be in the future. Not really, it's already night, at least for me, but let's pretend this was in the morning when we did this class. So let's pretend it's future. But tonight, let's use will. We'll use will. So tonight we will. Tonight we'll. Tonight we'll talk. Tonight we'll talk on the phone. Tonight we'll talk on the phone. No, we don't talk on the phone every day, but tonight we'll talk on the phone. Okay, our new sentence is we will talk on the phone tonight. We will talk on the phone tonight. We'll talk on the phone tonight. How will you make a yes/no question with that sentence? We will talk on the phone tonight. We will. We'll talk. We'll talk. We will talk. We'll talk on the phone. We'll talk on the phone tonight. How will you make a yes/no question with that sentence? Will we? Will we? Will we talk? Will we talk on the phone? Will we talk on the phone tonight? Will we talk on the phone tonight? Let's answer no. No. No, we will not. No, we will not. No, we will not talk. No, we won't talk. We won't. We will not. We won't. We won't talk on the phone. We won't talk on the phone tonight. We won't talk on the phone tonight. Now let's say, but yesterday, how will you say, yesterday we talk on the phone? Talked. Yesterday we talked. Yesterday we talked on the phone. We won't talk on the phone tonight, but yesterday we talked on the phone. We won't talk on the phone tonight, but yesterday we talked on the phone. We talked on the phone yesterday. We talked on the phone yesterday. Yesterday we talked on the phone. We won't talk on the phone tonight, but we talked on the phone yesterday. Let's see. Seems like there was a problem here. We talked on the phone yesterday. See, this is the statement form. We talked on the phone yesterday. And the question form is, did we talk on the phone? And then the answer, no, we didn't talk on the phone yesterday. Oh, because I asked her, I said, can you make a when question? So, okay, we've got, we talked on the phone yesterday. Make a yes-no question with that sentence. Did we talk? Did we talk on the phone? Did we talk on the phone yesterday? And how would you answer no? No, we. No, we didn't. No, we didn't talk on the phone. No, we didn't talk on the phone yesterday. Then I asked her to make a when question. When talk on phone, in the past. And can you try that? Can you try to make a when we talk on the phone, but in the past? Okay, her answer was when we talked on the phone. But this is not correct. Because if you're making a question like what, when, who, how, why, you have to use the question form. Or most of the time, not always. There are some exceptions. We will talk about an exception later in the video, actually. But, so this was not correct, what she said. She said, when we talked on the phone. That was her question. And then I was showing her, no, you have to use the question form. Can you see here the question form? Did we talk? When did we talk? When did we talk on the phone? When did we talk on the phone? That is the question form. And the answer was last week. We talked on the phone last week. We talked on the phone last week. Okay. I think this is, yes, okay. Now we're moving on to a different class.